Hello dear friends, today's topic is insight about a book named Vector Search with JavaScript. Author is Ben Greenberg. Publisher is the Pragmatic Bookshelf 2025. The book is very fresh. First of all, the rest you can pause the video and read. First of all, I want to thank the publisher because they allowed me to use their books for my analysis and book insight in my website. And also they provided me with a recession example, the material, books and so on. I want to thank them, and they allowed me to use some inside of the book to show you, to analyze it and so on. And it is very valuable for me because some publishers don't allow me because of copyright and some restriction. I don't know what they have in their mind. Anyway, they have allowed me, and I thank them because it helps me to give a little bit, not a black box. You want to buy a book in a black box. You want to get a little bit about what it's looking like. When you go in Amazon, for example, many books don't have any pages that you can read and get a feeling, maybe a table of content. It is ridiculous. How do you can buy something when you see a table of contents? You have no feeling about how does it look like, how does it structure, does the author use enough images and diagram or UML or something like this to back his judgment, is what he's talking about. Does the grammatic of the book looks clean, simple, understandable, and so many different criteria. Nothing is perfect. I would tell you, when I say weakness or strength, doesn't mean that the book is bad or good. It's my personal judgment. Everybody have different judgment, but in my opinion, if you want to get a book inside, you should get a correct one, not just advertisement, and not just praise the book, but also a little bit analyze, a little bit the content, how does it look like, structure and so on. That's why visual evidence for me personally, in my humble opinion, is very important. Many some publisher are restricted because of copyright. I don't know, they don't allow, but it is really a pity. Okay, let us begin the journey. First thing first, background images are from me, not from the book. Second, at the end I will show you 1 minute my website, because you can watch the video from my website or my the YouTube channel, because YouTube is okay, but website has more possibility. You have audio, video, transcript, summary of my insight, and many things more, and filtering system that you cannot imagine in YouTube. Anyway, let us begin the journey. First, two educational slides, very short and for refreshing your mind. If you don't like it, you can skip it. Before looking at the book, the key problem is search quality. A user may search for reset login while the article says password recovery. By the way, I'm since 2005 software developer. I know what I'm talking about. A keyword system can miss that connection because the exact words are different. Vector search changes the question. Instead of asking whether the same words appear, it asks whether two pieces of text point toward the same meaning. That is why embeddings matter. They turn language into a form that software can compare. Some abbreviation, maybe pause, read it, interesting. The vocabulary is simple on the surface, but it carries the whole book. A vector is only a list of numbers, but an embedding is a learned representation of meaning. That is the bridge between normal text and mathematical comparison. An index matters because comparing every item one by one does not scale well. Hybrid or hybrid search matters because vector similarity is powerful, but not always enough on its own. The book is strongest when it treats these terms as engineering tools, not buzzwords. From here start the original book. This book is best understood as a practical engineering guide. It is not trying to be a deep machine learning textbook. Its promise is more useful for working developers. Take JavaScript, Node.js, and embedding API and a vector-capable database, then build an intelligent search service. By the way, I also wanted to use this vector search. For me, it's also new. I'm not in it in a vector search, but I'm Java developer with Angular. But I've developed with my website with Next.js and TypeScript and Node.js and so on. And I wanted to add a vector search because it helps to finding the books and so on more. If you type a little bit, it goes not to the title, maybe to the meaning, and it is very interesting subject. I'm telling you. Don't want to bother you now. The strength of the book is its accessibility. It gives developers a way into a modern AI feature without assuming a machine learning background. The limitation is that readers who want a deeper model theory or academic retrieval evaluation will need additional sources. To be honest, the book is 125 pages in on the PDF. I think the printed pages should be also the same, and you cannot have very deep knowledge in every corner because it can't. It has limitation of the space at the pages, and it is a compromise. You cannot have everything together. The first part is a good teaching choice because it starts with a small working example. This visual evidence, the first visual evidence. The reader scrapes real pragmatic book titles, generates embeddings, compares a proposed title, and ranks the closest matches. Then that gives the full search pattern before the book introduces more formal definitions. This approach is valuable because vector search can feel magical. By seeing scrape, embed, compare, rank in a small script, the reader gets a mental model early. The weakness is that the first example depends on external APIs and website structure, so it is fragile in the way real scraping work often is. Visual evidence. On the PDF printed page, I think the same, hopefully. Page 24, subject. The main function connects scraping, embedding, storing cache data, embedding the query, and ranking top matches. Strength. This is the miniature version of the whole book. Shortcoming. It is still a script, not a production service. Viewer value. It shows the essential workflow in one understandable place. Another visual evidence. The book becomes more serious when it moves from a title matching to a toy project to a real-world style blog platform. That matters because search only becomes valuable when it is integrated into ordinary application structure, routes, controllers, middleware, models, and services. The practical strength is that AI is not treated as a separate magic layer. The embedding and search code are placed into a back-end architecture developers can recognize. The limitation is that the book focuses on a sample application, so teams will still need to adapt the structure to their own authentication, deployment, and monitoring standards. Visual evidence, page 41 on PDF. Subject: the project folder structure lists API, config, controllers, middleware, models, routes, and views. Strength: the architecture is familiar to Node.js developers and makes the vector search feature easier to place. Shortcoming: the folder structure alone does not guarantee production quality. Viewer value: it shows exactly where the book begins, turning AI search into normal back-end engineering. This section is important because vector search is not only an AI problem, it is also a storage and retrieval problem. A system has to keep ordinary application records such as articles and users together with large embedding arrays that need fast similarity retrieval. The book's strength is that it slows down before coding too much and asks what kind of database behavior the application needs. The limitation is that it favors a specific implementation path, so readers should still compare database choices for their own scale, budget, latency, and operations requirements. Sometimes my brother tells me, dude, your accent's horrible. I'm living in German. Sometimes path in German we say path, in English for path. So sorry for my sometimes shortcoming language problem. This is the heart of the implementation. The book shows that article content and user queries must pass through the same conceptual gateway. They become embeddings before they can be compared. That makes the search system consistent. The strongest part is the service structure, validation, error handling, OpenAI client code, saving embeddings, and query embedding are separated instead of being thrown into one controller. The weakness is that readers still need to make their own judgment about when article edits are meaningful enough to regenerate embeddings. Visual evidence, page 72, subject: create embedding validates content, calls the embedding API, saves article embeddings, and returns query embeddings. Strength: one reusable function supports both content indexing and search time queries. Shortcoming: reuse must be handled carefully. So, not shortcoming, actually attention, or take a note. Reuse must be handled carefully so article and query flows don't become confusing. Viewer value: this is the clearest implementation point for understanding how embeddings enter the system. The book's teaching sequence is strong here. It first shows a manual similarity conclusion so the reader understands what the database will later accelerate. That prevents vector search from becoming a black box. Then the book moves to a vector search index. This is the right progression. Learn the mechanism first, then use a specialized infrastructure for performance and maintainability. The weakness is that operational tuning of search indexes is only introduced at a basic level. It is also understandable. The book is 125 or 30 pages roughly. You cannot have everything to the deepest. You should have a compromise. This part is where the book becomes more product-minded. Vector search is not complete when a model returns an embedding. It needs a safe API, predictable responses, validation, logging, rate limiting, and ranking that reflects user needs. The best final idea is a hybrid search. The book hybrid search. The book does not pretend that vector similarity solves every problem. Exact names, short queries, quoted phrases, and highly specific searches can still benefit from keyword logic. That balanced view is a strength and makes the book more credible. My final judgment. The final value of the book is its mental model. Vector search becomes a system. Data, embeddings, validation, database storage, indexing, APIs, ranking, and product judgment. That is more useful than simply copying and embedding API call. I would recommend it to JavaScript developers who want to add semantic search to real application. It is less suitable for readers who want a mathematically deep or research-oriented treatment. Its best message is practical and grounded. Intelligent search works only when the whole pipeline serves user intent. Yeah, I hope it was interesting and gave you a little bit insight about the book. If the book resonates your needs and if it is your liking or it is resonate your needs. Anyway, if you have suggestion, improvement, leave comment in my YouTube channel. It helps me to improve my quality for further book insight. If my effort and tremendous amount of time is a value to you, I would like to see your comments, like, subscribe, and ring the bell or tap the bell if in future you want to receive such a books. It helps actually to actually grow further our book lover community. As I promised, if you are watching the video from my YouTube channel, under every book there is a section description. Click on the lengthy path. It goes directly to the corresponding book in my website, or this one goes to the main page. And here is a resource. If it is allowed to use some visual evidence, I would try to add it here, as that you can watch a little bit bigger. Transcript is 3 pages, and audio, video, summary of what I'm talking about, and link to the buy, and many things more. And please register. It is 2 minutes. It is free for everywhere, everyone. Watch the first video under help. It helps you to orient yourself in my website. And here is a new subject that is very juicy. It come very soon. Tutorial explainers from me, not from any books. And yeah, this is a very sophisticated system that I developed since 1 year, and I've invested many time. It is I hope you enjoy it. Have a nice day until next Book Inside. Bye bye.